Hello, everyone, and welcome to RadarPlays Retro. It's 1994, and I'm Henry Gilbert. I'm here with...
baby version of Ryan Telgenik.
And Lucas Sullivan, age 6.
That's right. So, here we are playing Metroid 3. They had to keep it this way. For some reason, they couldn't change this when it came out in America. But the game Super Metroid is the real game, and it's there's so much you can say about it. Yeah, just start right there.
Whoosh, the helmet turns over and looks right at you.
Let's do Japanese text.
Yeah, Japanese text.
The last Metroid. Oh, it talks.
Is in captivity.
I don't remember that.
The galaxy
is at peace.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, sure has.
This music is so awesome.
On planet Zebes.
Yeah, this is the third Metroid game, though. At least I remember when I played Super Metroid, I totally forgot that Metroid 2 had come out on the Game Boy.
Which is lovingly recreated here.
Mm-hmm. Well, because Metroid 2 is actually very central to the plot of this game. Because you need to know in Metroid 2, she does the thing that they're talking about here and finds the hatchling of the little baby brain of the Metroid.
Followed her like a confused child.
It's an astute observation, right?
Thanks.
And that coloring is very fitting for the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Too.
I never actually played the first two.
I didn't either.
I started at Super.
The first one, I totally get why the first one is good, but I just can't play it. It's so, Super Metroid fixed every problem that was in the original Metroid. The Super Metroid it had good controls, but it was still really difficult. You were kind of aimless. You had no save it system. This fixed a ton of it.
Forgive me, please, but I'm going to skip this. Oh, wait, I can't.
Nope.
Oh, boy.
This is important backstory, guys.
So here's some important backstory about my experience with Super Metroid.
Do tell.
My cousin, who I used to hang out with every weekend, his dad was really into video games, particularly was a huge Super Nintendo fan and played the crap out of this. And one time I went to his house. I think I've told this story before, but I went to his house with a 2-liter of Mountain Dew, and he was a Coca-Cola man. He worked for Coca-Cola and decorated his home with Coca-Cola stuff. Walked into his place with a 2-liter Mountain Dew while he was playing Super Metroid, and he paused it and he looked at me and said, "You dump that out right now or you get out of my house." And I was like, thought he was joking, so I took a swig, and I've never seen the man stand up faster in my life.
Wow.
He was not happy.
So did you pour it out then?
Sorry, Uncle Eric. Yeah, I was really upset that I had to get rid of my Mountain Dew. I loved it. So that's a tragic tale.
This game still looks so gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Also, so all that text in the beginning, that's the end of text. There's really no other text in the game. That's game storytelling for you right there.
There you go. You make your own story here in Super Metroid.
We went with the fool of a Took control setup, which is A and X for jump and shoot instead of B and Y. That's okay, though.
Wait, pause. Maybe you can change the control setup.
I know Care Bear. I'll make do.
Did you guys see all the postings lately about this? Since it's now 30 cents on the eShop.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah, it was on the Miiverse for this game.
Oh God.
People kept
Ridley.
posting things saying why my favorite was why no crawl? Why
can't Metroid crawl?
Why can't Metroid crawl?
I was like, oh my God.
But most of there were 7 pictures in a row of people going how do you get past this thing? They get to their first rock that they're supposed to explode with a bomb, and they don't know that they just need to explore more and get at the bomb, and that's how you open that. Same with why can't Metroid crawl? Because you haven't got the ball power yet. Woo!
Oh, buddy, you're in a bad place right here.
Yeah, I think you have to lose to him.
Well, I should think so. Otherwise, how can the story continue?
Now, this part I found very stressful as a kid because I was like, a minute? That's it?
It's not enough time to get out of the 3 hallways you walk through.
Those dead bodies, that's kind of grim for
it's pretty intense.
a Nintendo game.
And you got the stupid space pirates up here.
Yep.
In fact, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it.
I'm pretty sure. You
Thank you for your faith.
I have a lot of faith.
It guides me.
Ooh, you did
Guides me
too.
through.
You did too many flips, and you got hit by some debris.
those posts made me think that maybe
Mode
those
seven.
I love the
There's
tilting here. That's
people
really cool.
that complain about kids having it, or games taking it too easy on you these days. Maybe they're right because they just they're not used to something not having an hour of tutorials to tell you everything you're supposed to do.
Yeah, really. Remember playing on I just remember so many NES games where I was like, this game is literally fucking impossible to get.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, there's a balance between.
yeah.
We're not gonna tell you a darn thing, and we're
Oh,
gonna
wait.
tell you when to press.
Well, it's
what.
just I remember playing the same of games I really wanted to like, and I would play the same level over and over and over and over again because I just could not figure out how to get past something. And now it's like, well, how do I open this door?
So gorgeous, God. This is also, what is it, number 4 or 5 on our best games
Number
of all
3,
time?
actually, I think.
Number 3.
Wasn't it?
think,
It's Portal, Chrono Trigger, then
Oh yeah,
Super
then this,
Metroid.
That's right. In
I
my
fought for
world,
this,
Super Mario 3 is ahead of this.
I fought for Super Metroid number 1, but I was
Look,
talked down.
I was not in favor of Super Metroid number 1, just mainly, well, not mainly, but one of the reasons was other people giving it number 1 before, and I wanted us to feel new.
That's
so
true.
we kept our same number 1 that we've had
I
for a
got
while.
Shush. All right, smarty pants.
Smarty pants.
All right, so do you know who developed this game?
I do not.
Well, it was the Nintendo R&D 2 group, who eventually became Intelligent Systems. Gunpei Yokoi got a lot of credit for this series, but there was another director who, Gunpei Yokoi passed away rather tragically, but there was another director of the series who worked pretty closely on Metroid Other M, which was supposed to make it see, this is the real Metroid game and not the thing that those guys are making in Austin, Texas.
What's the story with that game? Because everyone seems to hate it, but
I never played it.
It's not great.
it's just not.
Well,
Metroid.
here's the biggest problem. No, it actually is a lot of Metroid, and it's got a ton of fan service. But I believe the biggest issues people had were this is just the opening to the first Metroid.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, I think people's biggest problems were, one, that the control scheme was stupid. That you had to hold the D-pad or the what am I trying to say here? You had to hold the Wii remote sideways, but if you wanted to shoot in first person, then you hold the Wii remote at the screen. It was a really big mistake.
The
It didn't
second you
work.
said Wiimote, I lost interest.
And then secondly, the other problem with it was that they seemed to totally misunderstand her character.
Because she talks, right?
Well, it's not just that she talked. She talked in the Prime games. It was that she kept taking orders from this dude, and he was the one. She had her powers with her the whole time, but the guy would only unlock them when he felt she was ready for it. And I was like, "What are you talking about? Samus is a badass who doesn't ask permission to use her weapons. That's kind of it almost seemed a little sexist to me, I have to say."
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I have the Prime trilogy. I bought the trilogy probably a couple of years
Fracked
ago. Sadly, have not played it yet. It's it's just still sitting
That's
in my
now
shelf.
one of the rarest
Yeah.
current gen games of all time.
As someone pointed out in some article somewhere.
Me and
Whatever.
I can't remember the title of it off the top of my head.
It was a popular one, though.
It was.
But yeah, so this series was never it's always been bigger in America than Japan too, which I think explains why even though Super Metroid was a huge critical success, it took a long time to get a sequel made, and then it was really weird that after all the time it took to get a sequel, that then in 2003 it got 2 sequels. It got Metroid Prime and Metroid Fusion.
That was the
Fusion
Game
was
Boy
amazing.
Advance, right? Was
Yeah,
Fusion
that was the
Advance?
GBA one.
I also have
Fusion's
that on
great.
3DS.
Yeah, Fusion's an amazing game.
Have not
Oh.
played it yet.
How do I
Hit the
hit the nose? I'm trying to figure
There
out
you go.
There
how
we
to
go.
switch my weapon.
How dare you quote the prequel trilogy, specifically Anakin Skywalker saying the dumbest thing ever to Jar Jar Binks?
Okay, I seriously can't remember how to switch to rockets.
Isn't it select?
Yep. Yes, it is.
Sure enough.
That's what it was on the NES too. All right, there we go.
Yes.
You got
Now
this.
we're making progress.
You got this, LJ.
I feel so gimped. Don't look at me. I want some rockets. I mean missiles.
Whatever.
Same thing.
What are the green ones called?
You use select to select things. Also, I like that the Metroid style is still alive today in games like Batman. Like when I played the Batman Arkham games, you know, you would get to a wall like, oh, I can't blow up this wall yet, or I can't reach this thing. It is the Metroid style. Like you just haven't
like
got
make
your weapon
a
yet.
mental note
Well,
of this.
speaking of, Lucas and I both loved Guacamelee, a really good Metroidvania style game, and also Dust and Elysian Tale, which is now coming to Steam in like a week.
Hot Mama Jamma.
Totally check that game out.
So we're like the Metroidvania authorities in this.
Yeah, it's true.
I suppose so.
Oh no,
God.
bad guys.
This also freaked me out.
Oh man, they are really creepy looking. They're like scythers.
Yeah.
Also, when you could use the when I first realized you could use the right and left triggers to like aim diagonally, like that was an awesome
That was a
feeling
trip.
too. Yeah, I was like, I am in the next generation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was
This
just
is
an
the
unheard of
future.
thing.
Yeah.
Before you had to jump to be able to shoot any higher.
These platforms are mad small.
Yep. And she's pretty big for a sprite. Like,
Yeah.
she's about 2 Marios tall, I'd say.
So was it common knowledge that Samus was a woman when Metroid came out, or was it still like
You mean
only
the
those who-
original Metroid?
No, I mean Super,
Oh,
because
Super?
like I didn't.
I think the
play
ads
other
made
ones.
it kind of clear, like definitely the instruction manual will tell you.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Back in the day when instruction manuals were
Ugh.
actually interesting.
Well,
I
in this-
wish. Go ahead.
No.
I was just
You
gonna,
say,
all I was
you
gonna
say what
say.
you were gonna say.
All I was gonna say was I wish I had owned a Super Nintendo. I missed out on a lot of great games.
You had to count on crappy uncles to,
I know.
to play.
To
this.
drink your
Chase me
Coca-Cola.
out of the house if I bring a Pepsi product in there.
No, Mountain
Oh,
Dew.
I have a really sad story about that same uncle
Oh,
actually.
really?
Do we wanna
Okay,
hear
let's-
this?
For my aunt's birthday, we went to a nice restaurant, but because that restaurant served Coke, I'm not even kidding. He refused to go inside.
Wait, Pepsi or Coke? Because now we're double.
Or I'm
dipping
sorry,
here.
they served Pepsi and not Coke.
So did he go in there and he's like,
No,
sorry,
he refused. He never went in. And they just ate without him. It was really
man
depressing.
Is a loser. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hey,
to
hey,
say.
hey, hey, hey.
That's kind
He's
of
a loving
to
man.
His wife.
He's just also
Yeah,
very
How can
apparently
you be
more
that
loyal to your.
adamant about
Sounds like he
something?
likes Coca-Cola more than his family.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. It does kind of sound like that, I suppose.
Which seems a bit absurd. But hey, what do
Anyway.
I know?
But you know,
See, getting that map, that was something that was really missing in the original Metroid. Like, I would have really appreciated a map in that
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
But they
drop
expected you to
bombs.
use graph paper to make your own map.
oh no thanks.
So this isn't even like the first area really. Like this is just they're
like the-
teaching you the how to play the game. This is the tutorial, but you wouldn't even know it because it's not in your fucking face with text saying like, you know, it's important to do this. And, I'm going to send you on a mission that teaches you how to drive a car. Like, look.
Hey, we got to test your optic systems. Please look up, down, left, right. Do you like these settings? Yes or no? Do you want to revert them? Why would I want to revert them?
Because you're a finicky man.
Well, just so you know, even if you didn't revert them this time, you can always go to the menu and revert them.
Just in case you need to do that.
You need to do that.
I've never heard
on
anyone
some water.
more upset over, over
I don't know.
guidelines.
They're important for people. Like they,
was pro.
even back then, I was a kid. As a kid, I was stupid enough not to know how to do things. Like you do need some direction sometimes. It's true.
Yes.
What beautiful music. It makes you feel like you've achieved something wonderful when you find
For
the
once
items.
in my life.
There are chozos in.
Now this part I never got. Why is the chozo trying to kill me.
Ooh.
He's supposed to be my friend.
No, he's not. He's a creepy mutant.
Ah!
Yeah, good luck with that.
Looks like you're gonna die.
No way. What do you think this is, amateur hour?
I mean, you're taking
the Apollo?
every...
Oh, God.
You're getting hit every time.
It's like I'm trying to get hit.
It is amateur.
Hey! Oh.
Is that even possible to dodge? Pro.
He's out of missiles.
Thank God. Oh, no. No.
19
Not like
energy.
this.
19.
Not like this.
Oh.
Oh,
Almost.
shiz. Oh, I'm at 1 energy. Jesus.
Is this one? I don't think this is one you're supposed to lose either. Whoa! Wow! All right.
Wait. Oh, God.
Wow.
Man, you made that dramatic. That's fun.
That's
Yeah,
been-
did
you know-
on purpose,
You
everybody.
know, that seems to be the case anytime Lucas plays a game on these videos. He's always like, he always fakes this out like, oh my God, he's gonna lose. And then he's like, nah.
I'll just pretend like I meant to do that all along. Actually, so
You
I like
need
how
this.
they have these little farming areas where it's like, hey, we know you need missiles because you just use them all. Why don't you kill these little insects?
These little mosquitoes.
But they're not just gonna hand it to you. Like you gotta kill it. Like, you gotta put a little work in to kill them.
All right, let's see. So I remember there's Kraid, Ridley, that red thing. I don't remember the other bosses in this.
No, it's been a long time. I honestly don't remember them.
the bombs are
I'm
unlimited,
sorry.
right? The,
Yes.
Okay. I
And
couldn't remember.
real pro people will do the thing where they'll like go up
The
and
jump.
then do that one and then like da-da-da, but I can't do it because I'm a scrub nut. Ow.
Why are you going backwards?
I think we have to go this way.
Oh no, that's right. Sorry.
Although I feel like I should have another energy tank. Is this correct?
Was it Metroid Fusion or Zero Mission that they gave away to 3DS ambassadors?
Fusion. I have because I have it, and
You should play that.
I
It's good.
I played a good amount of it on my GBA, but I do intend to go back through and play it again. Along with this, I finally just got this last night, so I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah,
in.
so all new price.
Well,
30
yeah.
cents.
For right now, as we record this, and when this posted, all the way back in
94.
94. No, when this posted in May of 2013, until I believe it's the week of E3, Super Metroid is 30 cents
Which
for
is
Wii U owners.
a ridiculous price for an amazing game.
Yeah, Nintendo has been like they gave away a lot of 30-cent games, but this is far and away the best of the 30-cent games. Like it almost makes me think they don't give a shit about Metroid, where they're like, we'll just give it away. Who cares? Like this is they wouldn't do that with like Super Mario World. They'll
Which
make
I
you
also-
pay $8 for that.
Yeah, I just bought that last night as well.
Guys,
Exactly.
I did a bad thing. I backtracked very far.
You really did.
I think we should have mercy and just cut this out.
All right, why don't we just play a tiny bit and then we'll just cut it.
Exactly. Might be.
Don't ever make that mistake again.
Why didn't you just bomb that? Well, no, I meant not now.
Well-
But when you could.
Lucas, you ever played this game before?
No. I've actually played this intro part at least 7 times. So sorry. We're wasting daylight here. I don't know. I think I was supposed to use the bomb on a wall somewhere.
There was clear. I remember some area where it definitely needed to be bombed, but
Is there a way to just open the map?
yeah.
Yeah. But I guess it's to the left, yeah.
Oh, that's pro.
That was not pro.
That was less.
Oh,
than pro.
that was that was sub pro.
Boy.
Does anyone else wanna drive?
No.
You could be my guest, even though it's Henry's show.
Who would design a room like this? This seems like the worst room.
Well, it's a dilapidated place. Like this is just how it fell apart in just a specific way, like through the ages.
Just floating chunks of blue concrete.
It doesn't even make physical sense.
Doesn't need to.
You know, I'll admit that I was also the dummy that called the character Metroid for a little while, where I was like, well, hey, what's Metroid doing? Like, I would even say, like, in Smash Brothers, sometimes I would say, what's going on with Metroid? Like, what? Are you stupid? People would say to me.
Are you stupid, Henry?
I had mean friends.
They sound like a-holes. All right.
Here we go. Boy, those are mean faces.
Yes. Okay. Let's see what lies behind door number 3. A mere missile upgrade. That's okay. We need more missiles.
You always need more missiles.
It's a Symphony of the Night, like, took a lot from this game. Like,
Oh, yeah.
a huge ton of stuff, but they did it really well, at least. Like,
Yeah.
at least they stole well.
I mean, they had their own. Like,
yeah, they have their own stuff, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, the save rooms are the save rooms. The map
Yeah.
rooms are the map rooms.
True.
Like,
It's true.
it was a little more of an RPG. But
And that's another one I really want to go back and play.
Symphony of the Night. You never beat that?
I never beat it, no. I played it forever because I
Loved it.
loved that game, but I was too stupid to figure it out. It was tough. It was a really tough game.
Yes.
there
you
we go.
Nice.
See, I was right when I told you were going the wrong way.
I cannot deny it.
Freak it. Just keep running.
I love the sound effects of getting hit. I was just like, whoop.
And again, all this story, like, it is telling a story
Yes.
without doing anything, like, no text,
No dialogue.
no dialogue,
Cutscenes.
nothing.
Actually, the one part I wish there was a tutorial for in this game was the section where you fall down a pit and you have to do like a running wall jump all the way up. And there are these little like koala looking things that teach you how to get up. But god dang it, that was hard to do when I was little. Is anyone...
No.
I agree with that, yes, yeah. But I like that they set it up, though, with, hey, here's an enemy that can do what you can do now. Watch them do it, and then you can copy it. Like,
That's true.
That's cool.
all right, well, let's see how this goes. And we may call it a day after... What?
That's
a fight?
the... Like, go kill these bosses, come back here.
Oh, I see.
But I think we're close to
Let's see a boss.
an encounter of some sort. Those guys are invincible because they're a-holes. That thing just spawns flies.
That's why they're invincible.
And compared to,
Does it?
like, the soundtrack compared to, you know, like, Zelda or Mario is a lot more... what's
Dark?
the word? Dark, but...
Moody?
Yeah, moody. More ethereal, let's say. And
Great word.
it's not just big themes. It's, you know...
Yeah,
It's not as
like
big and
orchestral.
obvious. Yeah. Orchestral, or like Mario's just like jazzy, like doop bleep a doop 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 doop.
Exactly like
Yeah.
that. Uh-oh, I don't have enough to open another door.
You better find some missiles.
Don't.
At least
this
they
is
still
another
have-
farming
These are
station.
Yeah.
At least they have plumber pipes. Warp pipes. There you go.
Every time you get some missiles, they're gonna. I mean, like, you know what missiles are at this point.
It's like, hey, look,
Another missile.
you still got it.
Well, you
The
had
question
your-
is, how do I escape? There we go. Ah.
Rude.
Down.
How rude. Huh?
How wooed you
How
mean?
rude.
Ugh. Oh god, that is the worst speech impediment.
Hey, no one.
I need my.
I didn't ask for
I
this.
didn't
Ryan.
need. I need my sea wheel. Like, oh god, don't. No, you don't.
Well, you know, we were specifically quoting someone, right? Like,
I don't think this is the one time in Ryan's life when he's not trolling. He says he doesn't know.
The only time in my entire life that I haven't trolled.
Now you
we
wonder
were
how.
doing Stephanie Tanner from.
I don't know who that is.
Wait, what? I thought we were doing Jar Jar Binks. I thought you were willingly making a Phantom Menace.
All right, it
reference.
was both those things, really, but no, it was Stephanie Tanner said, "How rude," and you know that was when she tried to have a catchphrase before she realized nobody liked her.
Did you know that Jodie Sweetin, who was on Full House, was, I believe, a cocaine addict? She
That's
spoke
Stephanie.
at yeah, she spoke at Rutgers College about her experience.
Well, I remember when she did that she did a whole like thing like a book tour of like I cleaned up, I got fixed up, and then it was revealed like no, she was still doing drugs all the time. She said she was cleaned up, and then
sad.
after she did that, then she did a new tour of like no, I'm really cleaned up this time, guys. And,
For real.
and I've
This
learned
time
a lot.
It's for real.
I've
These
learned a
things are
lot.
annoying as heck. Oh,
There you go. You're almost dead, Bray.
Yeah, he's got a whole tank.
I got a tank. Okay, I got one in the tank.
You do. You got one in reserves? Ready to go.
Now I forget how many of those are. These are the dash things. Let's see if I can expose them as such. Yep. I forget how many energy tanks was max. I think it was like 2 full rows or something.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot of energy tanks.
That's a lot of nuts.
It's been,
No, you're chopped.
A bomb
can't
thing.
be opening that up yet. Oh.
So do you think people that never played a Metroid in their life just go to that door and shoot it and like expend all their ammo and just scream to the heavens?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't think they'd learn anything. They're not smart, these kids today.
It's a bit harsh. Hup.
You know, we're just gonna have to stop here. This has been a very long one. But I hope you see why this game is so good. This is just like the beginning of this game that we legitimately feel is the
That was
third
like
best game of all time.
2% of it.
Yes, 2% of it. I think actually at the save screen you'd see a percentage, wouldn't
Oh,
you?
really?
I don't know. Anyway, so until next time, be sure to watch Radar. Whoa, wee. That's cool. Anyway, until next time, be sure to watch Radar Plays Retro every Monday. Radar Plays Shuffle every Wednesday. That's Ryan's show. And Radar Plays Freaky every Friday. Now, this was like a superstar cast of Radar Plays.
This is the Trinity, the Holy Trinity.
The traveling Wilburys of Radar Plays. Traveling Wilburys. They're a
what?
super group. Come on.
The Who.
All right. Anyway, until next time. Stay close. No, I said that before. Until next time, be good to yourself.
Still funny the second time around. Oh,
Make sure it was the most intense Metroid battle ever. So we thought we'd see how Killer here would fare against it. Ready, boys? That's 24 megs worth of weapons, worlds, and weirdos old Killer's up against. Nintendo's biggest game ever. He's a big boy. He can handle it. Well, let's see how he did. Ship it! Super Metroid, only on the Super NES.